Hello, hello, everybody. It is Sharon here from Content Sparks, and today we're going to be talking about our latest release, which is another one of our done-for-you bundles of content, of pre-written, white label, PLR, whatever you want to call them, blog posts and emails. All right, and I'm going to talk about some different creative ways that we can use it. Sarah Arrow is stuck somewhere. Hopefully she will be here soon, and she can contribute because she has a brand new software she's been using that you could use with blog posts to turn them into audio. And I have one that I haven't shared in a while where you can take the blog posts or emails and create quick videos out of them as well. So if you are here watching the replay, you can just take your time going through it. If you're here live, you'll probably want to take some notes. I will go through into the pack itself, kind of an unboxing, as you call it, and show you some of the different topics and other content. This is all new. So that's a question I get all the time when we release these blog posts and emails, which is this new content or is it contained in some other program, because they're all related to different topics or different courses that we have. So this is content. You don't have to have the course that each one is related to. You could use them just to build your audience, or if you have other content that other courses on these sorts of topics, or if you need something, we have them as well. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is, if you're here in the comments, just say hi. Say where you are, whether you have some of our other content, okay? And then I know people are going to be joining as we go along. And if you can't hear me, please do put that in as well, because I'm in a different location right now. I'm in Florida, and I'm on a different Wi-Fi and stuff, which may be a little bit slower. All right. So first, this is the URL for our new release, contentsparks.com/DFY bundle 5. And I will also show you what the sales page looks like. Hi, Beth. Hi from the UK. Woohoo. You're going to love the example stuff that I did then, because I did it in a UK accent, not my UK accent. And hopefully Sarah will be joining with her lovely Queen's English. So again, the URL is contentsparks.com/DFY bundle 5. And when you go over there, you will see the sales page, the deal that we have with this release that we do only when it's first released is there are 5 different packs of content. Each one has 5 blog posts and 5 emails, and they're on 5 different topics. And you can get a discount on the individual packs, or you can get the whole bundle. So the topics we have in this particular one, this is bundle 5. So there are 4 other ones before this. And there's one on affiliate marketing, one on content design. So that's like designing blog posts and layouts, things like that. E-commerce copywriting. So that's copywriting, say, for online stores, which is a little bit different. And we have quizzes, so quiz building and marketing. And Think Like a CEO. So that's one of our really popular courses as well. So we did more content. And if I go back up, I can go through one at a time and just show you a few of the different topics. So for instance, in affiliate marketing, if I open up that folder, you can see, let's see. In fact, I can open up one. So the blog posts are things like, here's the first one. Oops. It is called How to Start Building a Passive Income with Affiliate Marketing. So you're going to have different ones because on affiliate marketing, like how to get started. If I go back again to the post, you have things like how to get started, how much can you earn, top 5 skills you need, all those sorts of topics. I know it's kind of hard to read here, but if you go to the sales page, you'll see that. And the key that I want to point out first for us today is that you don't have to use them as blog posts or emails. And there's a lot of different ways that our customers have used them in the past. So, for instance, one customer told me that she uses them for live streams. So you can get on to, sorry about this, everything at once. I'm down at my parents, and doctors and stuff are trying to reach me. So what I was saying is you can get onto something like this, which is obviously more casual because my phone just went, and you don't have to worry about messing up, and you can just take the blog posts and ad lib a little bit and read through it. So one like that one I was just showing you, which was here. So how to start building a passive income with affiliate marketing. What I would do if I was doing it as a live stream is I'd take a look through it first. So I'm going to go back in and make it one page. So I'd go back to the beginning and I'd read through it and I'd say, okay, how would I start this? So rather than starting out as, imagine if you could have more financial freedom and control over your work, doing what you love and working anywhere at any time, I might start out by saying, when I first got started online in business, one of the things that really helped me get some financial freedom was affiliate marketing, even though I didn't have a product of my own right now. So I just kind of ad lib, maybe go in and make some edits. If you don't feel confident in just ad libbing like that, you can go in and write it out and make your script and then go on and do a live stream and maybe interject some different questions if you know. So for instance, I might stop and say, have you guys ever done affiliate marketing before? Right? Just pop in yes or no in the comments and see, get some interaction. Obviously, that's going to depend on how many people come on live, because a lot of people do watch the replays. And if you do it at a live stream at a regular time, every day or every week, you will start getting more people on. Like this one, I don't really expect as many people to come on because I normally do these at noon. It's just that I had to, at noon Eastern, it's just that in this particular case, I had to make it earlier. So I would have had more people, but we already have a few people coming on. And, if you have done affiliate marketing, pop it in, because that's the sort of thing with your courses, you can always add affiliate marketing to it. So again, this is a blog post you could use as a script for a live stream. That's one thing that people love doing with these. A blog post can also be used for emails, for an email series, and you can break it up. Or for instance, this one has different points. Each one could be a little social media post that you pull out. And maybe you tweak a little and take one tip and put it on an image using something like Canva, which, if you guys know, Canva is something we use a lot. It's really simple. There's lots of templates. So you could take out a quote like, let's see, in the very beginning, one of the easiest ways to start building an online business is through affiliate marketing. So you could just take that one little thing and put it on an image, and then take another one like, let me just take a look through. Affiliate marketing is a great business model because it can scale. So it's another one. Just take out snippets like that and put it on an image. And then what you can do is promote your course or even your blog. If you make this into a blog post, use it as tweets and send people back to that URL. So try and keep that kind of creativity in your mind, that you can just pull out stuff. You can make it into an infographic. So take all these tips and put in an infographic. And then again, you can use Canva. You can use PowerPoint. If you know any of our courses, you know that we use the smart art a lot in PowerPoint. And there's a lot of creative ways you can stick in images and stuff there. So PowerPoint's something most people know. And again, at the end of every blog post and every email, always put in a call to action. So we leave a space there for you that says insert link, and it says something about going to the course, but it doesn't have to be a course. It could be, give me a call if you're interested in chatting about getting into this topic, affiliate marketing or one of the others, that kind of thing. So always make sure you have that. It could be, go read another blog post, or here's a freebie that you can download to learn more, like the guide to getting started with affiliate marketing. So that's just one of the blog posts. If you interested in me opening a specific one, just let me know. But another thing I want you to show you with that, and I have that one as example just from affiliate marketing, but there's all these others on content design and other things. One thing that I wanted to show you was how you can make a video really quickly. All right, so a software which I haven't actually used in a while is Vidnami. And they used to be owned by Noble Samurai, but they were just bought recently by GoDaddy. I don't know what kind of changes they're going to have, but I just opened it up to check it out, and it looks pretty similar. So what I did is I took that blog post that I just showed you. That was the affiliate marketing for getting started, I think it was called. What was it called? Let me open it up again. How to start building a passive income with affiliate marketing. So I took that, and first I pasted it into a notepad. All right, so just straight text so that I have it here. I'll move it over here and you can see. So I pasted it in here, and then I went through and I just edited out a few things, because what Vidnami does is it takes your script and it puts it into different slides and generates background images and videos and stuff so that you can create a video really quickly just from a script. And actually you can even have an audio, and it'll generate it from that. But in this case, we have the text. So I pasted it in there, I edited out a few words here and there, really not that much, so you can see what it is. And then I went over to Vidnami. And if you want the URL for Vidnami, I have it. Here, let me hide a couple things so you can see it. This is just my URL for this. It does still work, even though they were just purchased. So contentsparks.com/Vidnami. So that's the thing I'm showing you now. And I went in, and I have a final one here, but first I want to show you the process. So I just click on create new video, and let me just make this full screen. Hopefully you can see it better. A little bit better at least. And what I did is first click on create new video. And if this isn't working, if I get cut off or something, let me know. But what I did is I just pick one. They have all different formats. You can do something in landscape, square, vertical. So that's great. Like vertical ones are good for Instagram. Square ones work pretty much anywhere, but again, are great for social media. I'm just going to put together the regular one, the landscape one, because I would say put this at the top of a blog post, and then have text in the rest of the blog post. So I'm going to click on use this template, and I'm going to go back and grab that script. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing, right? And Control-C to copy it, and go back and paste it in. And it's just like that. You just paste it in, and then you go to create scenes. And what Vidnami is doing at this point is looking through all that text and just generating scenes and picking out, their AI picks out different things that might go with the words. So it's doing it automatically there, and then you can go through and change all of them. So it has some that are linked together. If you don't like them, they have other ones where you can find media and change them out. I'm just going to leave them as is for this point, just so that we don't spend too much time on it. You can change colors, you can change what's emphasized, you can change where it is on the screen, any of that stuff. And then when you're ready to continue at the end, I'll go to voice. Now you have a few choices on the voice. You can have no voice track at all, music only. You can have auto voice, which I'll show you first. And that is one where you can pick different voices. So there's USA, United Kingdom, and Australia, different accents. So for instance, some sound better than others. So let's pick Heidi. You can play a sample. I don't know. Can you hear that? I'm not sure whether you could hear that or not. Just say yes if you could hear it. But basically, you just click on that. You can pick different ones. So, for instance, the UK one sounds a little bit better. Oh, you couldn't hear it? Oh, that's a shame. All right. Well, I'll just show you the rest and then I'll play the video so maybe you can see that. So you can do that. You can pick a voice track and they're actually pretty good. Sorry, Beth and Chris, you said you can't hear it. What I can do is once I get this sorted, I will take off my earphones. I think it's because I have earphones on and you would only be able to hear if I unplug it. So I'm going to try unplugging my earphones and see if you can see it. The sound won't necessarily be as good. So let me take these out. And now I'm going to play the sample. Tell me if you can hear it.
Hi, my name is Isla and I would love to read the script for your video. So sit back, relax, and I'll do all the hard work for you.
Did you hear that? Let me know because it should come out of my speakers and you should be able to hear it. Yes. Okay. Excellent. It's probably a little faint, but you can hear it. Okay. So like that's a UK one. There's a US. There are various US ones. So you can have a man. Oh, whoops. I just clicked it by accident. Okay. Well, you have to play the sample if you want to hear it. I just clicked create the timing. So now it's taking that voice, which I didn't even get to play the sample of. Yeah, the robotic Alvin, the robotic lady voice. Yeah, that is the downside of using any kind of auto voice generated. But I'm going to show you an easy way to use your own voice as well. So it's creating the scene timing, which can take a little bit longer. And once that's done, you'll see how it matches up. But you can also upload your own voice. So I wonder if I can do this without that finishing. Okay, yeah, I went back. Hopefully it didn't finish it. The sample that I did, which I'll show you afterwards, I think I used Isla. So that's this one.
Hi, my name is Isla and I would love to read the script for your video.
Oh, yeah, she definitely is a little bit robotic. But there are two other options. You can record your own voice track. So what that does is it shows you each sentence and you can record one at a time. So you record yourself saying it, and then it goes to the next one and the next one. So I've done that before, and I found that it still makes you sound a little bit robotic because it's setting the timing. But you just record it, and then you can adjust the timing. I found it's easiest to upload a voice track, your own voice track. So what I did is I went to Audacity, which is a free recording software. And this already has the recording on it that I did, but all you do is you click the record button and you go back and you read through your script. So I pressed record and I said, imagine if you could have more financial freedom and control over your work, et cetera, et cetera. And I paused where I would want to pause and added more emphasis, but I just read through it. And then when I was done, you just export. You can also get rid of, there's some noise reduction stuff you can do on there, which is good if you're like in a room like this where you might have some echo. And I have a little tutorial video somewhere in our blog on how to do that. But you can do the noise reduction, you export it as an MP3 or WAV file, and then you go back here to Vidnami and you click on choose a file to upload. I actually saved it here already, and I click on it and I click open, and it's uploading my voice track. Okay, so it's going to have my sound on it. And it's processing that. And let's see, hopefully this won't take too long and I can show you the actual process of this. Have any of you used Vidnami before and seen this or have another way? Because this is fast. Oh, okay, it was quick. Here, it's ready to go. So I'm going to preview the video. It's going to create scene timing. So what it's doing now is it's taking my voice track and it's matching it up with those scenes and the sentences. So Alvin, you said you've used it before. Okay. I've used it also for doing on camera. So I've done things like this because you can upload your own video tracks and you can set a scene to not play music. So you can have music behind the rest of it and not behind you. And I've just done sales videos this way where I get on camera and I do a little clip and then I upload it to the beginning and then use Vidnami for the rest. So this is just a preview, low resolution. So let's see what it looks like. And I also have music. You can select different music in here. So let's see how it looks.
Imagine if you could have more financial freedom and control over your work.
Can you hear that?
Doing what you love and working anywhere at any time. One of the easiest ways to start building an online business is through affiliate marketing.
Can you guys hear that and see that? Because sometimes I do go in and I change some of the scenes in there because if they really don't make sense at all. So hopefully you could see that. And at the end, I even said I added something to the end of it from the blog post. Yeah, it sounds great, Chris, doesn't it? Chris just said. And at the very end,
Label course.
I put the call to action in. Now, I didn't put the URL in here.
Click on the link below to learn more.
Oh, this is funny. So I would have changed that. If I checked through everything, I would have seen that there's the hand clicking, like it's clicking a button. So what I would have done is find another image or another video with maybe somebody pointing down or somebody clicking a button. Because I said click on the button below, but I could have had a button above. So anyway, that's the way it is. Nettie, you said you've used it as well. So I'm curious to know if you've used it with blog posts, because that's what I did here. And I have done this where you just put it on top of a blog post. So adding that extra multimedia is a really good way to go. And then you just would go to looks good, continue. It will generate the video, download it, and you're ready to go. So the whole process, I think, took me maybe 15 minutes to take that blog post and convert it into a video. Pretty quick. And then there's some new software. I'm hoping that Sarah gets her internet back and is able to actually join us. But she has a new software. I can find out what it's called that just creates audio from text. So she's used it for just for doing like courses, and we'll give you a peek at that in August where she actually used it. She did a sample just to show what it is, and you're gonna laugh. This is hysterical. So you have to be very picky about what voice you use, because like with that robotic lady, some of them are better than others. So I just have to play this one for you. All right, she just did a little intro. You'll love this.
And other smart entrepreneurs who want faster content creation.
Wait, what happened? Here, let me try it again.
Content Sparks, the home of high quality white label courses.
It's scary. Okay, so if you heard that, obviously you need to be really careful about the voice, unless that's similar to your voice, in which case, fine. Go ahead, go for it. Whoops, that's just started again. All right, so Vidnami, I know Beth is hysterical, right? So if you want to check out Vidnami, definitely do that. They're doing some sort of deal, but honestly, I would see if you could do a free trial if they're still doing that. I don't see a free trial any longer. So you have to see. They used to have a free trial, and they run things every so often. But like I said, they've been acquired by GoDaddy now, so I'm not sure what's going to be happening. But I still have access to it. So Alvin, you use SpeechFlow? I haven't heard of that one before. Let me put it in. SpeechFlow, or is it speech.io? It's hard for me to see it. Yeah, nothing's coming up. Or it could be that I just have an issue. Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong, that's why. Speech? Is it SpeechFlow or speech.io? Oh, no, SpeechFlow. Okay. So Speechlo is one Alvin says he's using. And have you used that for blog posts or for courses? Transform any text into 100% human sounding voiceover. I don't believe that. Is it really? Here, let's see what the sample is.
Since the dawns of humanity, people would gather around the fire and listen to stories. That's
It's
why a
that
good video
example of
is
it.
not efficient without a good voiceover that tells the actual story.
Actually, if that's their automated voice, that's not bad. It is pretty good if that's their real AI. So I would definitely take a look at that too. And this one's really good because it's a one-time payment. So this is just for taking text to voice. So that's good. It's not text to video like Vidnami, but if you did feel really uncomfortable with your voice, I could see what you could do is create an audio from the blog post, download it, and then upload it to Vidnami as the audio track. So that would be interesting if you don't, because some of those Vidnami ones do sound a little robotic. So I would try that because $47 one-time payment is really good price. It's worth trying if you want to do that. And then you could do it obviously with the courses too. So take any of them, do it in little clips. So it's not really long stuff because you're going to want your videos to be really short also and bite size. So definitely do those in small pieces. It's easier to edit them as well. And then add them. You can also add them to the slides on the courses and do it that way. Or you can make slideshows from the blog post just by having a few points and use those in Vidnami. But it's easy to just have them do it. The only downside with Vidnami is if you're pasting all the text in, make sure that you have simple text. So the AI in there is going to go by the text on the slides. If you want something that just, say for your courses, where there's only a little bit of text on the slides, you would want to do that more in PowerPoint and add the audio. So that's where it gets a little trickier. Try and keep it simple. Don't overthink this. Whatever is going to be easiest for you, practice some of the software first. And again, those blog posts and stuff are the ones that you want to use. All right. So if you have any questions as we're going through on something you want me to show you, please do let me know. Like I said, with the audio, if you want to do your own voice, we do have, let me open it up somewhere else. We do have that blog post that I did. So let me open that up. And you can see, I don't think I did a demo of Vidnami before, but I did do a demo of Audacity. And Alvin, you asked about the offer. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is go back and show you that some more and finish up that way. I just wanted to show you a different way to use it versus a regular blog post. So I'll go in and show you all the different topics. And if there's specific ones you want me to show, I can do that. So I go into the blog and Sarah just showed up, so I'm going to add her in. Here's Sarah. Sarah, we missed you.
I'm so sorry. Virgin Media are doing something here. And 1 minute I was about to come in and next thing I know, gone. And I'm just panicking. I'm just having an anxiety attack here. It's like
We've still been having a good time. I just went through a whole demo of Vidnami, and Alvin shared another tool that he uses called Speechlo, which is really cool, that you're going to have to check out because it's more human sounding. And I was just showing that I have something on Audacity here because what I did is I recorded one of the blog posts in my voice and uploaded it to Vidnami to show everyone how that worked out. So there's also a thing on Audacity if you guys haven't used that, because I do like using my own voice wherever possible. It's just more personal. And it really doesn't take long at all. So we were going through that. I showed Speechlo, and then Alvin wanted to go into the actual blog posts and stuff, but did you want to share anything else first?
No, I'm gathering my breath, and I think you'll really like this pack. I had a quick skim through before everything went nuts here, and there's some really good content, particularly on the affiliate marketing and the e-commerce copy. I was really delighted with those myself. So here we are.
Well, the demo I did was on the affiliate marketing one. Alvin, you asked specifically about this pack. So if there's a particular topic you want me to open up first, because I talked about the affiliate marketing, but I haven't talked about any of the others. So I showed that on affiliate marketing, there's, this is going to be hard for you to see unless I zoom in more. Let me see if this works. Ooh, there you go. Can you see that better? Marginally better?
Yep, that's good. We can see that.
So there's things like how much can you earn? There's 5 blog posts, 5 emails. So the emails, there are things like 3 tips for choosing the perfect affiliate product to promote. You know, you want to try and have the blog posts are a little bit wider. Here, wait, I'm echoing somewhere. I'm going to plug my thing back in.
I find the emails make a really good live stream script, or if you are using Vidnami and you find the blog post is too much, the email in Vidnami also makes a really good little video. Yeah,
actually, because they're shorter, and the Vidnami ones can get a little bit long if you're doing too much. And also then if you have something short in the email that's related to the blog post, then you're not having a total repetition. So you could have the blog post and then say, like the blog post I did was how to start. And in that blog post, we talked about how you'd need to pick an affiliate network as well. So how to find the right affiliate network so you can start earning. Could be a video. Alvin said, I missed that for affiliate marketing. I think the e-commerce is good to discuss as to how to apply it specifically of physical products. Okay, all right, let me grab that. So just as a reminder, these are all blog posts and emails. They're on topics where we also have courses on that topic. So for instance, if you have our e-commerce copywriting course, you can use the blog posts and emails to drive more traffic and build your audience. Or if you don't have it, you could start building your audience with the blog posts and emails, and then grab the course so that you have something to teach. It isn't essential, but you're going to want to be promoting something, or maybe you already have something. So with the e-commerce one, okay, the second one was content design, which is great if you do any kind of working with bloggers. The e-commerce copywriting, we've got the big list of e-commerce copywriting essentials, how to sell with words, why good copywriting is essential for e-commerce success. These are all general e-commerce topics that could be for a physical or a digital product. Anything that you're selling in an online store, it really makes no difference. It's the same things. You're selling something online in an e-commerce store. So let's see, what shall we open? Let me go into here. Which one shall we look at? Is your e-commerce copy too wordy? Here's how to simplify. What kind of copy does your online store need? Why don't I look at that one? Let me go back. Blog posts, affiliate marketing. So there's a folder for each one, and then there's also a discount code. So if you do want to pick up a related course or the related course for each one, there is a code that you get. So let's see. I'm going to open it. It comes in docx and in txt and text. So if you need to strip out all the stuff like for an email, then it's the txt, the text file is easier. So let's look at online store copy. What kind of copy does your online store need? So it's nice that these are all set up with separate sections. So you've got, it needs product descriptions, it needs category descriptions, social proof, FAQs, a blog. You don't have to have a blog with an e-commerce store, but it's going to help a lot. with getting traffic. And then there's some copywriting tips, like write at a middle school level, emphasize the benefits of your product. So you can see, Alvin, that these would apply to physical or digital products. And a lot of people think of e-commerce, some people automatically think of something like a Shopify or an Etsy, and people having that kind of store. The same things are going to apply. And Alvin, you asked, so this bundle for promoting if you have a course to offer or coaching. This is anytime you're publishing content online, whether it's a blog post or email, you should be thinking about what it'll be connected to, what you want to sell. You can start by building an audience who's interested in that topic, even if you don't have something to sell. But then you want to be thinking about that down the line, unless you're just publishing content for the sake of publishing content and have no business, a business that you're trying to grow. So you don't have to have something right now. You don't have to have a course or a coaching service or consulting or anything like that, but you should be thinking about it, thinking about your plan around that. All right. Does that make sense?
The thing about these is you can put them out, build a list, and then deliver the program live to your list. So if you get 50 people who you know are interested in e-commerce copywriting, you can pre-sell them the program for, say, $50 each. And then when you've got 3 or 4 of them, you've got enough to buy the program. Yeah, and then you deliver it to them live. You keep the copies of the recording and repurpose it into an evergreen that you can sell ongoing. So it makes sense to get the blog content to build your list and to build those audiences. Even if you don't have the product for it, the course or the service at the end of it, you do have the audience. And the hardest part that people find is building the audience. So having the blog content and the emails, and it can be repurposed, really just makes it easier. Alvin says he's got that. It's a lead generation bundle. Yeah, an audience building bundle.
Yeah, I would call it not just lead gen, but audience building, because while I always recommend you get people onto an email list, you could be doing this just on social media, building an audience there too. And I know some people still do that. I don't like that myself because I don't trust Facebook. I don't trust any of the platforms to not just say, gone, and then you lose your whole audience. But I know there are plenty of people who do that. They might have a Facebook page and they're doing live streams and using this kind of content and maybe also giving a freebie, but not actually getting them onto an email list. So yeah, it's audience building and list building. But if you're going to do list building, you need to have something to give people so that they'll want to join your list. So you could be using some of these for live streams, just the topics, and then make a little video series where they could opt into your list in order to be able to watch a video series on the topic. So use them in different ways as well. And then they go to your course. But some of our courses, not this one, but some of them have a lead magnet already. So I think, and anything where we have an expansion pack often has something you can use as that lead magnet. So let me see with the e-commerce copywriting. Let me open that up. I know there's an expansion pack with that. So what I'm thinking is that you have the course, right? You take something from the expansion pack as your lead magnet, and you use those blog posts and emails to do live streams that then tell people, hey, I also have this free thing that you can opt in for. So in the expansion pack on this one, e-commerce copywriting, there's a website copy grader. So that would be a great thing to give as a freebie to get people to go onto their list. An ebook or checklist will also be good as my free value since I'm not good in live streaming. Yeah, absolutely. So you can do You can use them as blog posts and then offer some sort of checklist or things like the website copy grader. If you were getting the course and needed a lead magnet, it comes in a spreadsheet as well, or the video guide, which is a worksheet on how to use videos to increase conversions on your e-commerce site, your online store. So those are both good. The live streams are just good, or any kind of video, because it creates a connection with your audience. And if you do want to sell anything like a course or some sort of coaching, there's so many people out there now just doing text-based stuff, and it's really hard to differentiate yourself that way if you're just doing a text-based thing. Having some sort of connection, like the course itself could be all text-based or slideshows, but if you haven't formed a connection, it'll just be that much harder to convert people to buy. So I was very resistant to doing video when I first started out. I thought I can just sit behind the computer and create my courses and content, and everything will be fine. I just do my writing. And then I realized that I had to do some video also, and I have gotten more comfortable with it. Even though Sarah didn't show up, I was able to start talking today, which is a rare thing. Usually the two of us.
If I could have been here, I would have been here. I was just so busy fretting and
All right. So do you suggest to create a new domain for this?
We were talking to somebody in the VIP group. We had a special guest a couple of weeks ago who was a Facebook ad expert, and she recommends having a new domain that holds just your lead magnet. So you can say, and if you want to download a checklist or an ebook or whatever it is, visit www.downloadthisbook.com or whatever it is called. And that's her call to action in just about everything. But for her, that URL redirects to a Google Doc. She doesn't actually opt them into an email list. So I think it just depends on how you're going to do things, Alvin, that you may decide that a new domain is great. I've done that in the past. I land up with something like 80 domain names, and it costs a small fortune every month in renewals. So now I just do a landing page off of my main site. But it all depends on you. If you're looking to build up a specific thing and be known for that one thing, then a new domain name is the start of the process. From a user perspective, I have courses with certain people and they have their own personal branded website. But when it comes to getting their product, it's called something else. And I have to remember what the something else is. And invariably, I don't remember what that is. So I then have to start typing their name and the word login and the word membership site, and eventually get round to sticking a support ticket in to find it's something glaringly obvious, but I'd completely forgotten it. So from a user perspective, I hate the new domain.
Yeah, it also makes it a lot harder if you are going to sell other things. Now, I think the only time it makes sense to have a different domain name is if you have really separate audiences. So, which is going to complicate your life also. So if you can stick with one audience who's going to be interested in a variety of topics that you will be known for, or maybe you'll be known for one main one and the others support it. So you can have one thing that's your signature expertise, your signature program, but there'll be other things that your audience is interested in. You want to be able to say, okay, go to this course. Maybe you specialize in developing websites, but you don't want to be spending a lot of time teaching e-commerce copywriting. You can help people with the building the websites and say, okay, you need to write some of your copy now. Look at this course. I happen to have this course as well to help you. So think about that, because it's always going to be easier to sell anything to the same audience who already knows you and on the same website. Like Sarah said, if you have to start going to other things and remembering names, it's just going to be too confusing. And if you have it on one, you can always have those cross sells. So even the tech is easier too. depending on what platform you're using. Like we use Teachable, and there's always options for doing upsells right on the checkout page. So otherwise it does get more and more complicated. So wherever possible, go for simple. Go for a branded website, one audience. Maybe there are some niches within that audience, but it's a general group, that kind of thing. All right. So hopefully that answers that question. Trying to make your life simpler, not more complicated. Otherwise it's going to take longer. I had one customer who had that kind of idea. So he was doing similar audiences, but then he wanted one domain for this and one domain for another, and he wanted everything set up in advance before he launched. And then he had another idea, so like 10 different websites, all linked together with different related audiences still, and everything set up. Now that was about 10 years ago, maybe. Has he launched it and earned anything from that? I don't think so. I don't think he is, because everything had to be perfect, had to be all set up. And that just doesn't work out that way, because then as soon as you launch, you see, oh, I need to change that or change this, or my audience really wants this other thing. So just go for it. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't know how many big name programs we've been in where it hasn't been perfect, where you've gone to download something and they're like, oh, the link's broken. And the bonuses that you're meant to get instantaneously don't appear for 6 months, and all sorts of things. So, you know, I wouldn't stress too much about perfection, because it doesn't happen even when you spend thousands on a program.
I'm just loving your setup today, Sarah.
Yeah, it's so classy. You can see my Death Star light there to the top left, the other green screen to the right, my pile of books to read, my pop filter. I can't bring that down, otherwise, I don't know what's going on with it. It must have reset when it went down.
Whatever, live stream, doesn't matter. All right. And that's why also it's good using live streams when you're first doing a course, because you're not going to use those recordings, but you're going to learn a lot from your audience as you go. So anything else you want me to show while we're here? Because otherwise,
anything you can put up on the screen so people can't see my messy office is great.
It's fun. It's sort of this psychedelic thing with the different pop-ups and filters. What is that? The books.
Pile of books.
And here I am in my empty room here. I've got this great travel mic. I think I can show it hopefully without it unplugging. Can you see this?
Yeah, it's really good.
So this is a Samson Go Mic. And it actually does pretty good sound, and it just clips onto hopefully that didn't mess it up. It clips onto my laptop. And actually I have this light as well, this zoomy light that I got through Indiegogo, which also travels really well. Shall I try showing it? Hopefully I won't mess it up. Let's see. I love this because I bought small ones before that were much more expensive. But this is just this little thing, and it weighs like nothing, and you can close it up and open it up bigger, nothing at all. And then, because you can see without the light, I'm like that, and with the light. And you could have this at home too. So a lot of people, don't do video because they don't have the lighting right, they don't have the microphone, the sound. I'm just on my laptop because I'm traveling, and it's working fine. I could put something in the background, I guess.
I've got my zoomy light on now, and I look like something out of a bad horror movie. So
you don't. It's the green background. All right, you want me to show one more thing? One last thing.
The color out of you, the green backgrounds.
All right, one last thing. Let's see. What's one of the most popular programs? We've got content design, e-commerce, quiz building, and then Think Like a CEO. Everybody always loves. So there's 7 essential traits that separate CEOs from entrepreneurs. That's a really good, really important blog post that goes along with the course, because most entrepreneurs just stay in that entrepreneur, I'm working on my own solo mindset, and then you can never grow unless you think like a CEO. So you start delegating and building a team and making sure that you're focusing on the strategic stuff. How to make decisions like a CEO, how solo entrepreneurs can adopt the CEO mindset. These are all great things that'll help you build an audience of entrepreneurs who are ready to scale up, or they're overworked, overwhelmed because they're trying to do everything and they need to start thinking like a CEO. So I love that one as well. And that's pretty much it. And the big thing about this is you can get them at a discount now. I think each pack, why is it not showing the price? Each pack is normally $19. It's marked down to $14. And then the whole bundle is 50% off. So that does show up here. So it'd be normally $95 to get all of them. During the launch, it's $47. And that's getting 50 pieces of content. So it's less than $1 per piece, which is, we pay a lot more than that to get them written, right? A lot more than that.
I don't know if you mentioned, Sharon, that these are also good if you're doing affiliate marketing yourself. Have you covered that bit?
I have not.
Hey, I've got something that I can talk about. We mentioned this on the last one when we did a bundle, and it's something that I like to do myself because I get a fair bit of traffic to my blog. And one of the things is having content that its goal is to promote something affiliate-wise. So if I've got the affiliate marketing content, I'll add in my affiliate marketing tools. I'm just trying to think, because I'm just thinking, I'm going to mention Pretty Link. And then I remembered that I'm moving over to Thirsty Affiliates because they do better redirects and do better marking out of affiliate links and things like that. So as I'm talking about this, I'm sitting here thinking, crumbs, I'm going to have to, write another blog post around Thirsty Affiliates so I can link it into this. And this is a really good thing to do, so that you're using your content and immediately it's up, it's earning affiliate content cash for you. And then when you've got your courses ready, you just swap out the calls to action and direct them to your courses. So you're earning from it twice. Now you can also leave those affiliate links in. I tend not to, and tend to just have them focus straight on coming into a course. Mm-hmm. So it's not just about promoting and building your own list. You can actually use it to make some money straight away and get, I would say, almost immediate return on investment, particularly if you've already got an email list, because you can email your affiliate links and your whatnots in the articles to your list.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And any of them could have some sort of, as a call to action, something that's an affiliate link to somebody else. In fact, if you promote any affiliates, or if you're an affiliate for anyone that has any free things, that you can do as well and send them to the freebie. So you're not pushing in a blog post before somebody really trusts you. So I love when people have freebies they send people to, and then you're cookied in. Alvin asks, when is the discount until? So it ends next Wednesday, which is the 28th. At midnight. So at midnight Pacific time. And then after that, there will be a discount on the bundle itself, but not as big. So right now, the whole bundle is 50% off until Wednesday, the 28th. And then after that, I think it's like 30% off to get the bundle, and the individual ones will not be discounted at all. So that's good to know. You said you'd happy to get a new domain and try implementing it and do paid ads to start building your audience. Yeah, you can give that a try. Maybe try that live stream idea as well. I'm not an expert at paid ads, so all I would say with paid ads, if you're just starting and building your audience, keep your investment low until you see whether it converts, whether it's converting, and maybe go for, that's a good case where you're doing videos is going to be cheaper, depending on where you're doing them. All right. That's something that we're trying out. I know Sarah's trying out as well. You're scared. You know how the way I started with the live stream is, firstly, somebody said to me, I think it was Amy Porterfield. I was in some training of hers, and she had said, your want has to be greater than your fear. So if you really want to be successful and use some of the things like video or live streams that are going to help you build an audience, then you'll do it. And what I did is, the first time, just to practice, I streamed to myself. So you can do it to your own profile and lock it so that it's private, so that only you can see it. And then you just get more comfortable. So you know how to do the process. And I used StreamYard. That's what I'm using now for where I can show these banners and stuff. So we get more comfortable. And if you want to try doing with somebody, you could do that if you have someone. But you just have to start doing it. Make some notes of what you're going to say. Use one of the blog posts as your basis of your script, and just get on and do it. And keep it short. You could do them as, just a 5-minute one to start with, and because it's almost like doing a video then, and people will watch it later. Yeah. So definitely try that. And actually, the live stream thing is the thing that Laurel does, the Facebook ads person that we had on. Wait, did she do that? She did that just for the customer group. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who did it. Yeah. Yeah, Alvin. Yeah, you can try the bundle. Good start for live streamer. Yeah, because you have content to work from. You don't have to start thinking of up ideas each time. So if you have the ideas, that's the thing that's great about this type of content, is you don't have to just pull ideas out of nowhere. And once you have something to start from, you will naturally find ways that you want to build in your own wording, because it's sparking, content sparks, it's sparking your brain, your creativity, getting everything working. I can't stand working from scratch on anything. That's why I'll have people just start it and do an outline, and I can go from there too. But it's so much easier when you have that something to work from, and then you're just injecting your own extra stuff. All right.
And it is, because you get to tell your little stories. Like, my first live stream was through Periscope, and I didn't realize Periscope connected to Twitter. And on Twitter, I had 15,000 followers. Didn't do anything or talk to any of them, but I had them. So I'm on Periscope, and before I know it, I had 300 people, and we're just chatting backwards and forwards, right? And when I come off of it and I'm looking at the stats, I'm like, 300 people, where the frick did they come from? It was sent out to Twitter, wasn't it? So there's me in a skimpy summer top like this, no aircon, makeup sliding off my face. You think I look gothic-y now? You should have seen that first live stream. It was horrendous. And all of these people that I knew from online networking and various other places and courses where you connect with people were coming on, and I'm thinking, oh, they're a nice person for remembering me, and we're just chatting away. I had no idea that Twitter blasted it out and everybody could see. Even my stepmom said, oh, I saw you on the thing the other day, and I'm thinking, how does she see me?
Oh, that's great. I love it. Well, we're gonna have to go search. Is it still out there? Everyone's going to be searching for it.
Periscope is gone.
You never know. Things are still out there. Somebody could probably find it somewhere. All right, I'm going to wrap up because we've been yakking away. And just, again, that's the URL. If you guys have any questions at all, just pop them under here. tag me, tag Sarah, because I am, like I said, down in Florida dealing with some stuff. So this way we can make sure, or you can always send in a question to support@contentsparks.com, support@contentsparks.com. Otherwise, just head over here and take a look. All the topics of all the blog posts and emails are on there. All right. And have fun with it. That's the biggest thing. All right. All right. Take care now. I'm going to close up.